Hey O-Gage fans, this is Joe with another video. Sorry it's been so long updating here, but as you can see I've been pretty busy. I want to concentrate on this right hand side of the layout right here. Now I do have, if you watch my last videos, I started landscaping all of this out here and I think it's coming out pretty good. I'm no expert landscaper, but I've got a few tools that have been really making things easier, and I'm going to shoot another video about some trees kits that I found that I really do like. Anyway, as you can see, I've started landscaping all of this in through here, and if you can see, I got a couple of pine trees right there. Those I had those pine trees. I just kind of spruced them up a little bit, and if you could see those trees in the back here, I know it's not a very good angle, I'll move the camera in a minute, back in through here, and with the clump foliage, all Woodland Scenics products. I do like Woodland Scenics products. And yeah, I mean, it's working out pretty good. Now, if you follow the track underneath the bridge over there, because we're, you know, like I said, that end of the layout is lifted up a few inches. I'll move the camera a little bit back in through here. I started landscaping that back in through there. Again, I still have some more work to do, but it's starting to come around a little bit. I'm liking it. I'm not having any problems with it so far. I got my bridge in. Got my trestle in there, and I still have some landscaping to do underneath the trestle and everything. A couple of white spots here and there, and everything's working out really good so far. Now I want to come back over this way. Yeah, everything's working out really good. Not a lot of changes here. If you saw my last video, I did get that MTH club car, that crane car there, and the sawmill. Definitely got the sawmill going. Everything's working out really good. In through here, landscape this out a little bit here with that little road there. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video. And as you come back up through here, move the camera a little bit. Everything's working out really good here. And everything seems to be coming together pretty good here. I do like the way everything's there. Again, my track plan is a little boring, but, you know, that's okay. I still like it. I like it. And as for a small layout, I think this is pretty good. You know, even though we have small layouts, I know a lot of you guys probably have small layouts too. And a lot of you guys have a lot of big layouts, but as O-Gage go, this is a 5.5 by 9 with 4x4 attached that I'm eventually going to do something with. But, you know, this is a small layout. But you know what? I like to treat it just like any, you know, big layout guy would. I try and do the same things that a big layout guy would without being high rail. Okay, I'm not a high railer. I'm a toy train operator. But everything's working out really good. Especially, like I said, I am pleased with the landscaping so far. Even though, like I said, I'm no expert at this stuff. I really am. Constantly learning new stuff about landscaping. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do, maybe even before Christmas, is I'm shooting this video right now. It's November 29th. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now. But where you see that plastic fill coaling tower there, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a left-hand switch in there. And I'm going to come up behind the yard tower. May have to move the yard tower in a little bit. Coming all the way up to behind the dispatching station. And I think what I'm going to do is have a dead end there with an engine house. Because my local hobby shop does have the MTH engine house, and if he says I could put a couple ducks down on it, he'll hold it for me for, you know, a couple of weeks at least. So he only has one, so, and it's a big structure, you know what I mean? It's a pretty big structure, so I think it'll look really cool on the layout. But yeah, everything's working out really good. I did get a few things wired. Got some lights wired. Put some lights in here. I mentioned that on my last video. They light up. Everything's working good. Now it's funny. You guys probably know what I'm talking about here. Everything's working really good as far as the layout. Track's running good. Everything's down good. Layout's starting to come together with the scenery and everything. In fact, I had a bunch of people over the house last night. Everybody was real impressed with it. The problem is that SD right there is giving me trouble. Okay, I was having trouble with the traction tires. And if anybody knows what's going on with this, I'll try and explain real quick. I was having trouble with the traction tires. One of them came off and one of them got jammed up into the gears. And I knew they had to be replaced because I do run that engine quite a bit. So, according to my manual, I carefully removed the chassis, pulled off the the engine mount, the mounts of the trucks, you know, the motors are over the two trucks. I took my time, worked very carefully, watched what I did as it was coming apart, because I'd never taken an engine apart before. Pulled off the side mounts on the trucks, you know, those side mounts here, they have to come off. Replaced all the traction tires with the replacement traction tires that came with the engine, okay? Put it all back together. Worked fine. I actually was able to fix the little engineer figure on the other side of the engine. Was kind of, not loose, but he just wasn't sitting in there right, so I popped him off and I re-glued him in there. Everything's working really good. Put the engine on the track, and for whatever reason, as it's, now I have it on a separate track here, as it's going through switches, the rear truck is getting hung up on the switches. It's almost like it's like too low. But I checked and everything's flush and everything like that with the engine. Maybe the track has to be clean. Maybe because I got a lot of oil on the wheels. Maybe I got, you know, because you're pawing it up when you're taking out screws and everything. But if anybody's had a problem, a kind of problem with that, let me know, because I'm trying to figure out why that's doing that. It was working fine before. And it's funny though, just when you get your layout running, you're starting to have trouble with your motive power, you know. But anyway, I wanted to shoot this video real quick to show everybody what I got going on here. And I'm going to shoot another video about these trees I found. Oh, I also put the decorative face here on the front of the layout with some corner moldings here. You know, it kind of just sets it off really nice. I also put it on the control panel there. It just kind of sets it off pretty nice instead of looking at like bare wood there. And if you look here, it actually matches the back wall, which is kind of nice. So yeah, everything's coming together really good. Engines are running fine. Everything's working really good, except for that engine. That's obviously, except for that SD. But you know, I was at my local hobby shop, and he's got a Lackawanna FM Trainmaster down there probably from about 2003. It's a Proto 2. It's a Rail King Proto 2. Engine, and he just gave me a really, really good price on it. I don't have the money now, but I may decide to get that after the holidays. I may actually lay away that also. FM Trainmasters are one of my favorites. In fact, I did have the Lionel Conventional Classics Thunderbird set for a while, but when I decided to go to MTH Products, I kind of packed up that set and sold it. But the Lackawanna FM Trainmaster has always been one of my favorite engines. You know, the look of it and the paint scheme of the Lackawanna I always really like. So I actually may pick that up. But anyway, like I said, I think it's a Premier engine. I don't think it's a Rail King, but it will run on 031 curves, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I'll have that extra spur in the back, plenty of room to park it. But anyway, yeah, everything's working out really good. Just wanted to update everybody on this. And I appreciate all the comments. And somebody had mentioned, I did write back, I just want to make sure they get it. Gosh, I can't remember his name right now, but he asked what the price of the DCS Commander was. He must have been looking at my reviews. And if you're out there and you see this video, I think it's about $200 with the 100-watt power supply, and it's about $150 without. Now, obviously, that's going to fluctuate between hobby shops and everything like that, but yeah, I think it's like 200 with and then 150 without, you know, give or take. You know, definitely something to look into. Like I said, I like mine for my little layout. I really do like it. I still do want to upgrade to the full DCS system, but I'm in no hurry because this is working out so well lately, so well for me that I'm really in no hurry. It would be really neat to have the DCS system to operate and access all the other features for my engines, but so far I really do like it. Also, if anybody sees these videos, a couple of guys out there, I really do like to watch their videos, and I'm going to comment on them, and hopefully they'll look at some of my eSiegel76, Eric Siegel from Eric's Trains. Boy, he's got some great videos out there, a lot of how-to stuff. He's got an awesome O-gauge layout. Another guy is a young guy from the south. His name's Will Eberts. He's got a lot of how-to scenery secret stuff, and you guys inspire me to make these videos. So anyway, that's what I got so far, and thanks for watching.